Hey Virgo, I'm setting hopefully not my house on fire. I am burning a bay leaf, setting an intention for you guys. This is for value. The intention was I am valuable. I know my value, and I am full of positive energy. Okay. So if you have your journal handy, go ahead and take a minute to write your intention or a manifestation in your journal. And if you don't, just write it in the comments. We've been doing that lately, and I love when you guys do that because the videos are circulated all over the world thousands and thousands of times. So it just keeps, flowing, keeps your manifestation, your intention flowing. It also gives the rest of us a chance to go through all the comments and add energy and intention to your intentions and manifestations. So I will start the comments off with intentions for you guys, for everybody who watches it. And then if you want to write your own, that'd be great. I love when you guys do that. And if not, if you don't want to write your own, you can just say yes or I affirm or something like that, just to get your energy in there. And make sure when you do that, you go through and thumbs up everybody else's intention, so that we just keep building it, keep adding to it. So how are you, Virgo? I see some 10s here. It's not showing here, but I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are praying for each other and yourselves, of course. I feel like there's a need to remind you to focus on your value, and remember that you are high value. So that hopefully intention will help with that. This is the 10 of Pentacles. That's money. It's health, wealth, happiness. The 10 of Pentacles. I mean, it's a beautiful card. It's interesting. We got the sun and the moon, and I felt the Magician more than once. So something about manifesting. So maybe this is telling you during a full moon you need to manifest your happiness. Make sure, especially during full moons or certain moon cycles, new moons, that you focus on your gratitudes and manifestations. But isn't that beautiful? This is the transparent tarot. But the moon can also indicate things that are hidden or in the dark, right? But I love it in this deck because there's an eye in it. So it's like the all-seeing eye. So, kind of depicts that. I feel like this reading is, so far, pre-shuffle, is about you being high value and you knowing your value and maybe catching yourself from slipping back into not thinking it. Or, and then also I wanted to show you this, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others, demands on your energy. So I also got to tell you, I picked up on twin flame and a heart, something hurting, something about communication. So maybe we're going to lay out a spread, but maybe you're hurt over something that was communicated, or you want to communicate, or you are waiting for communication. No, somebody may not be feeling good. Somebody may be nauseous, not feeling good. If that's the case, then I always love to throw my little 2 cents in here. But lemon and salt. Salt is really good for those 2 things are good for nausea. So lemonade, not just a sip or 2, or get a little bit of a lemon, and then I used to, even if you can't eat, if you just lick the salt off a saltine or whatever, just to get some salt, however you can do that. Okay, another thing I felt was I'm also Phoenix rising. One moment. Well, this is King of Swords. The sword is up, so it's active. But I'm feeling, you already know I'm feeling manifestation. I'm feeling Ace of Swords, clarity, truth, clarity, something like that. And that could have been the moon and the sun. Could be, go along with that, because the moon had that eye in it. The moon is something dark, and then the sun is things illuminated. So let's see. There, look at that, new love. So Ace of Cups, my cup runneth over. And this King, I won't clarify, but that King of Swords is something, there's a lot of mental energy regarding a new love, or, I don't know, I'm getting the Sun strong out of that too. Let's see. Two of Wands. So that's a direction. Maybe you have two people to choose between. Okay. Let's look at your energy at the top and theirs on the bottom. I'm going to shuffle and then I'm going to lay them out. Since they're not flying. How about that Johnny Depp ordeal? My goodness. I usually really don't like to even watch. I don't really watch the news. I don't watch the news. I get too upset. But a few years ago, there was some narcissism. You guys might remember this going on in my family, and I came across one of those videotapes or audios of her and him, and I was just blown away. So anyway, I'm a little bit interested in it because, anyway, drama, but, oh gosh, I think it's so, y'all let me know if I mean, I feel things, so I can't really tell what's visible, but I mean, she just, like, I can't even believe that she can't see. I'm talking about her being on the stand. I'm talking about Amber Heard. But I can't believe that how over dramatic she is, so much to the point that it's so obvious that it's acting or it's trying to act. That blows my mind. So I don't know if that's me feeling her energy or what's actually visible. I think it looks pretty freaking obvious. Okay. All right, enough about that. So we have the Knight of Wands. Huh, he's facing away. And then look at that. And then the King of Wands. I don't know why I just turned it upside down. This deck is challenging because the cards can be upside down, they can be backwards, flipped. But look at that. I think I turned it the other way. So the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and then returning. Oh, Virgo, I think I know what's going on here. That Six of Swords is, leaving a difficult situation. I think what this looks like is, you taking action, you doing the work, and then it doesn't do any good, or you pull back, and this may be in the past, but then you come back and go, well, maybe if I work a little harder, or I give a little more. Something like that, trying to compensate maybe for someone else's not giving enough, which is weird because we think that if we give more, they're going to see our value, or they're going to, it's going to even things out, but it doesn't. It makes it more uneven. This is your person. Okay, Three of Wands. That's cooperation, collaboration. Oh, okay. Interesting. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, but there looks like, okay, let me get one more. There's that Phoenix rising. I told you guys, I felt that. Wow. So, okay, here's what it looks like. It looks like there's clarity around love and who's giving what. And maybe it's been uneven. This Two of Wands. I mean, the Two of Wands is often a decision. I think that there was something uneven. Somebody was giving more than the other, and instead of letting it, it's kind of you come and go, you let go, and then you go back, or you give more. See this Knight of Wands and next to the King of Wands. The Knight is, is someone that takes action, but it's kind of in and out. And then we've got the King going forward, and then we've got the Six of Swords leaving the difficult situation, but it's going back towards it. So it's a very back and forth. Let's see what happened in the past. I'm about to start doing all signs again, and I'm hopefully getting my computer, my equipment hardwired so I can start doing lives. I'm so excited. been saying that forever, and I'm just like, okay, it's time, it's time. So we have Page of Cups. There's that communication. And King of Pentacles. So somebody may have communicated that they wanted something more stable, more secure. Okay, so outcome, what's coming next is Ten of Wands. That's something that's taken a really long time. It's been a kind of a burden. And there's that Ace of Swords I felt. So it's been a long time coming, but truth and clarity are coming. And this really does look like somebody, got tired of page energy and, I don't know, was it an ultimatum? I'm not big on ultimatums, but also not big on, wasting your time with someone if you want different things. Looks like somebody communicated what they want, but it's been hard. This has been hard for you because you're going back, but it's making progress. You've got Three of Wands. Couldn't be more progress. The Star card is, hope, healing, and then we've got Phoenix rising. You've got really challenging energy, but your person has very growth energy. So it looks like something you did or said is bringing clarity. Or, I just got a thought about something else. So new love, look into that. Or you get to where you're just done with it. And because of that, you're going to get new love, I think. Let me find out what the Ace of Cups. Look at that. See, for some of you, once you let this painful ending come in, you gain your stability back with that Queen of Pentacles. And you've got a King of Pentacles here. So it looks like letting it end brings them back, but I think for a lot of you, it's someone new. See that King and Queen of Pentacles? That's a power couple. Lots of truth, clarity going on here. Okay, High Priestess. Again, the High Priestess, she knows. She has an inner knowing. That's all about things being, known. She doesn't overspeak. So let me say that because there is something going on. Like there's something in here about not over-explaining or over-apologizing. Something about being more effective when and you have some throat chakra stuff. God, my last two videos were so hard. I don't think they were very good, but there's a lot of throat chakra issue going on where people are having a hard time speaking, and I am too in the readings. But I feel the need to say. Maybe you could put a time limit on something and not to over-explain or over-convince or over-apologize. People that are like, oh, sorry, oh, sorry, something like that. Because it's going to affect, there's something about you knowing your value. Remember the intention I set with the bay leaf? There's some energy about you knowing your value, and there might be some tweaking that you can do to help you with that. Like not over apologizing, not over explaining, knowing that your value shows more when you don't have to explain it, something like that. And also being patient and not just showing empathy to others, but really, showing yourself that love and kindness and empathy. That's a missed opportunity there. So I think if you don't want someone back, then you've got new love, because you've got definitely a rebirth with love coming. I'm going to grab a different deck. Look at that celebration. Let me see. Let me grab a new deck real quick. And then we'll pull an oracle. And I'm going to tell you this too. When I was warming up for you guys, I felt like there was I thought maybe we were going to end up just doing a lot of oracles, because I just felt like there was, some sort of spirit trying to come through. So something is going to be made just. We've got the Justice card. You could be dealing with the Libra. That sword is down. There's going to be wisdom is going to, come through, and justice is going to be had. The Four of Pentacles is, sometimes it's a fear of not getting enough. And this is showing that there is going to be fairness. There is enough. You are going to have enough. Eight of Wands, communication. You may need, the Hierophant might be advice with the communication card. It might be talking to someone that can, maybe talking to someone older, wiser. And this is blessings, of course. Not for everyone, but I am getting also that there's something about the wisdom is going to set in where you are able to let go. To where it's not so hard. I mean, it is hard if you keep dwelling on it, right? But if you make yourself get busy with other things. The Chariot, strong Chariot energy lately. There's manifesting. Queen of Swords. Okay, I think that, I may be repeating myself. This Chariot could be travel or moving, but it is. I'm going to clarify it. There's definitely foreign motion there, and then we have the Fool, a new beginning. We have the Well, which is like the manifestation card, right? Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. So it's kind of like once you put that sword down and stop over, dwelling or overthinking, that's when what you want actually comes through. There's a lot of power in knowing your value. I think that's going to change that. Knowing your value is going to change everything. Look at that. Six of Wands. Tell me about this Chariot card. And then we'll pull one oracle. Okay, Chariot. The Two of Pentacles. Juggling. Queen of Wands. Why do we have the Chariot? Oh, communication. So this definitely could be travel, because these are both travel cards. So there might be somebody coming to see you. You may be going to see someone. Let me get an oracle. But you've got new love, whether it's this revived, or I think for a lot of you, it's actually you being the one to be able to let go. But there's somebody in your in your environment that is rising above, that's learning what they want. That's really, Phoenix rising is judgment. It's figuring things out. Show the world the real you. I love that. Full moon in Aquarius. This is too many to read, but maybe this one. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Okay, receptivity. Okay, so make sure you guys write. This is a good reading. I mean, I know you're going through something right now, but you're getting there. You're making progress, so you're growing through it, and that's good. Whatever this energy that you've been dealing with, whatever you did or said is waking them up. Make sure you put your, I'm going to do again the intentions in the comments. Make sure you put your intention in the comments so it can get, circulated all over the world thousands of times. And then please thumbs up everybody else's intention, or at least write yes, I affirm under my intention. And I will see you guys in the comments, and I will also see you soon. Keep your eye out for all signs. I'm about to start doing those. Okay, love you guys. Bye, Virgo.